Hey y'all, welcome back. I'm your host, Jaylee, and you are now tuned into I Just Think It's Funny How, the podcast where we get into all things culture, entertainment, and especially music. If that sounds like something you might be into, stay along for the ride. Not me falling off the consistency wagon. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm here today, and that is what matters, but life has literally been dragging me by my ponytail, and I survived. You feel me? Life up one, J down like seven, but it doesn't matter because I'm here. We're here. We're here. I'm so happy, like I said, to be here. Shout out to Tiara, a listener as well as a homegirl. Literally hit me up and was like, hey, we need an update on the music. And I'm like, you know what? You a real one. Thank you for putting that fire up under my booty. Because, girl, life, like I said, has just been dragging me, girl, by the ponytail. But we're back. We're back and we're excited. And today we're going to talk about so many things, including the Tyler, the Creator project and so much more. Thank you for being here. Can y'all believe that we're actually in the month of November? As in the month of giving thanks? Y'all, Christmas is tomorrow and time waits on nobody. So 2025 is around the corner. But just to stay in tune with this month's theme, again, which is giving thanks, I want to stop and just give a huge thank you, a huge shout out to anybody who has ever tuned into my show, listened to my podcast. I just think it's funny how I appreciate y'all. Even though I was on my 2-week hiatus, which again, I do apologize about. I was still able to keep track with you guys and see who's tuned in, who's listening, and it gives me a breakdown of all the different locations. So just to read off a couple of the countries, multiple. Look at those blessings, okay? Raining down on me. Countries, yes, small flex. United States, thank you guys so much. Germany, India, Australia, Nigeria, what up though? I appreciate you guys. For the different cities, I have Los Angeles, California. Hearts to you guys. Atlanta, Georgia. Hey, y'all. Egg Harbor, New Jersey. Newark, New Jersey. Lafayette, Louisiana. Elizabeth, New Jersey. New Orleans, Louisiana. High Point, North Carolina. I'm from North Carolina. Hey, y'all. Sternberg, Bavaria, St. Joseph, Michigan, Wiley, Texas, Charlotte, North Carolina, Boston, Massachusetts, Berlin, Boardman, Oregon, Mumbai, Sydney, New South Wales, Atlantic City, New Jersey, Fullerton, California, Holly Springs, North Carolina, Houston, Texas, Greensboro, North Carolina, that's where I'm from, Lagos, as in Legos, Anger, North Carolina, Dallas, Texas, Silmar, California, Delhi, National Capital Territory of Delhi, The Colony, Texas, Kensaw, Georgia, Montebello, California, North Hollywood, California, Kinley, North Carolina, and Denver, Colorado. Again, thank you guys so freaking much. I would love to hear from you guys. If you want to DM me, my information is down in the show notes. You have all of my socials there, my email. If you're an artist yourself and you want me to showcase your music on my platform and give me permission, I love that. All about new music. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you to you guys. Definitely one of my blessings, especially towards the end of the year, something to really look forward to and be thankful for. So thank y'all so much. It's again a pleasure to even know that you guys are listening. So I hope that we can grow together. Again, I'm new to this. I will become true to this. And I just appreciate the support. Thank you guys so much. I was going to wait to get into this, but shout out to Young Thug coming home. Finally, free Jeff. You feel me? Like, welcome home. Welcome home. My lifestyle. Like, I need new music. ASAP Rocky. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Get into it. Get back to, you know what I'm saying, eating and hanging out with the family. I'm sure he has a lot of catching up to do, but we the fans, we the listeners, we want that music, you feel me? And we really need, like, I mean, honestly, for me, I've been listening, but I know a lot of people are still waiting for him to kind of like clear the whole Gunna situation. And are y'all still allowed to listen to him? Y'all waiting on his say so. He did say whatever Wham say goes. So I don't really know what that means. But I'm gonna stay out of grown folk business. I'm gonna stay out their business because yeah, I'm just waiting on the music. I know Mariah, the scientist, is quite happy. People are a little shaken up that she decided to leave the Lotto tour, you know, as the opener. But at the end of the day, her man just got home. She been holding down this man, y'all. this man this whole time. She want to see her man. Y'all cannot be mad at her. Because y'all would do the same thing. And if you didn't, I would look at you weird. Like, your man just got here. What are you doing here? You know, so shout out to them. Happy, happy holidays. I know that his whole family probably just so happy to see him. Right in time for Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's. Like, that is awesome. His lawyer is, the price got to go up now. His lawyer beat the cakes. You feel me? So that's good. That's good. Good news. Good news. I really wish I could have been like a fly on the wall or something. Like, let's paint the picture. Young Thug is out of jail. He's free. I'm positive somebody came and picked him up. He's in, I feel like he got picked up in like a suburban, you know what I'm saying, with a driver, honey. And as he's in the backseat, my question really is, and what I wish I could have witnessed as a fly on the wall would have been like, who was his first phone call? Where would he want to stop first? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the first thing you want to do when you get out of jail? I ain't never been, thank God, but my first thought would be the shower, because in my head, the showers are not as clean as I need them to be. I mean, I pray that wasn't his circumstance, but if it was, my first thought would definitely be the shower. But I'm curious, like, what was you craving? What you want to go eat? Who you want to go see? You feel me? Who are you calling? Free phone call, nobody listening. Yeah. But no matter what he's doing, I really hope that he's enjoying himself. I am truly, all jokes aside, ecstatic that he's home. Welcome home, Young Thug. All right, guys, let's get into some music. I mean, the reason that we're all here, right? Today, we're going to focus on Tyler, the Creator's 8th studio album, which is CHROMAKOPIA. Just came out fresh off the press, okay? I got to be honest with y'all. This is actually my first Tyler, the Creator project where I'm taking a deep dive myself, listening fully from top to bottom. Of course, I know who he was, y'all. Like, I know who Tyler, the Creator is. Like, I love some of his older stuff, a lot of his newer stuff, but I never, listened from top to bottom. But I'll never make that mistake again. And I actually went back and listened to Call Me If You Get Lost. And I also like that project. So consider me a Tyler, the Creator listener now, okay? Period. Going into some of the facts about this project, this is his 8th studio album. He has not dropped a project in 2 years, which is crazy. He goes through this project and basically uncovers a more mature version of himself. All throughout the project, he has his mom, Ms. Bonita Smith, kind of giving advice and going over some things and just encouraging her son. She basically keeps his light alive and guides him through the greatest hurdles in adulthood. Because sometimes we just need to talk to our moms, y'all. Or what about just a family member, period? Like, sometimes you just need somebody to keep you and pull you back on track. And I feel like that is what Miss Bonita Smith was doing, okay? She was really getting into it. If y'all listen to the project, y'all already know she is funny, okay? Though he does kind of give a new visual aesthetic with this project, he is not really introducing a character or persona. Very much so giving a symbolic manifestation of who he is today. Tyler has matured and moved past using characters, okay? As seen in the video, Sorry Not Sorry, he does beat his former personas to sleep. I saw that and I thought it was a bit aggressive, but, make your point. Given so, Tyler does address far deeper issues with this project. Again, very mature. He does talk about things like expressing the fears of fatherhood and discussing the impact of materialism, because just because you got that money don't make life. You feel me? Like, you got all the outfits, you got all the clothes, you got all the, whatever you need, but love and, some of the things don't even cost a thing. Sometimes are more important and give you more value in life. And he kind of touches on those things. During this project, Tyler very much so remained silent. He was not giving us anything, no ideas. He even said, no music. You feel me? Not doing any music right now. Not in 2024, at least. And he surprised us towards the end of the year in fourth quarter, like a boss does. During his working on this project, he did other stuff. Like, he was working on the Louis Vuitton collection, releasing that. He joined forces with Converse, and he even released Call Me If You Get Lost, the estate sale. All of the information for this project came very fast. The artwork and release date for this project was revealed on October 17th, just a day after the St. Chroma teaser, via X and Instagram, where Tyler did announce all the songs will be written, produced, and arranged by him. Okay? Talk about talent. Yeah. We got Noid, the single, on October 21st. And then 5 days later, he followed with Thought I Was Dead, which is track 11 on the project. And the night before Chromakopia's release, he did a release party at the Intuit Dome. And now we have Chromacopia. So all very back to back within the month of October. So I'm super excited. The project has 14 songs in totality and has features from the following: Daniel Caesar, Tizo Touchdown, Glorilla, Lil Wayne, Sexy Red, Daniel Caesar again, LaToya Williams, Santi Gold, Schoolboy Q, Lola Young, and of course my girl, Doechii. Hey guys, so I did want to go ahead and get into some of the songs here, taking a deep dive into the lyrics, which you know I love. The first track being Darling I, which is track 4, featuring Tizo Touchdown. I love this song. This song is really about wanting to be in love, but also wanting to be single and kind of being scared of commitment and not taking it too seriously and just kind of going through the feelings of that. Very much so like a guy. But then again, girls, we be feeling like that too. So I do like this song. It starts off with his mom talking. She's, like I said, all throughout the album, she's giving notes to him and, just being honest like a mother would to her son. It starts off, whatever you do, don't ever tell no B word you love her. If you don't mean it, don't tell us. And that's real. Gotta respect it. It goes right into the chorus. Darling, I keep falling in love. Darling, I keep falling in love. It ends with forever is too long. Dang. Forever is too long is mad deep, y'all. Like, is it too long? Because forever to spend it with one person, you really gotta be in tune with that person. Some people grow and you kind of got to grow together, even if your interests are not the same. Like, we still have to be on the same page with certain stuff in order to remain. And just kind of respecting one for their growth and not holding them to the fire, allowing them to make mistakes. Like, love is work. So when you said forever is too long, it's too long. Y'all, I forgot to give y'all a little bit more information about this track. I usually read off the producer and stuff, but all the songs are actually produced by Tyler, the Creator, as I told y'all in the beginning. So no need for that. But again, track 4, Chromacopia, featuring Tizo Touchdown, produced by Tyler, the Creator. I want to go ahead and get into the second verse. I feel like that sums up a lot about what this song is truly about. I'll go ahead and read it off. And also, side note, I am also getting over a cold. I just listened back to a little bit of what I've already recorded, and I do sound just a little bit sick. And that is because, again, I am getting over a cold, and I wanted to still make this week's episode on time. So apologies if I sound crazy or different. All right, verse 2. I drive my Beamer in the summer when I'm ready to drift. LaFerrari handle better and it's pretty as shit. Feel safe in the roads, big boy, when I drive. Love them all for different reasons at the same damn time. See, monogamy, that ain't for me. One option for everybody, don't you lie to me. Too many rules, I'm too curious to try to be. Hiding things, feeling shame built inside of me. Because honestly, T's not perfect. So how can I get everything from one person? I'm at the altar, but I'm still searching. I'm only human. If it ain't work, things change and nothing stay the same. I believe maybe letting go is a beautiful thing. Perfect for the time being. Y'all ain't do nothing wrong. Life is short, but forever is so goddamn long. That's sad to me because I do want to live in a Disney Channel world. And forever, I feel like as long as it is with the right person, it can be forever. You can grow old with somebody. This generation is so iffy. We don't want to grow old with nobody. But he is real in a lot of the things that he did say. How can you get everything from one person? And I feel like that is where we're kind of missing the mark. You can't get everything from one person. You do have to have friends. You have to have family. You have to have yourself. You have to have purpose. You have to have, your belief system. Everything cannot come just from that one person. And I feel like if that is how a relationship is set up, it's basically doomed to fail. That is something TMI, but personally, I've had to work on in the past. And, just finding yourself outside your partner. You can't get everything from them, or again, it's going to fail. That's a lot of pressure to put on a person. So I did, recognize and understand when he was singing those lyrics. That's a true statement. But I do still have hope that you can grow old with somebody. Okay. So although, darling, I touched on, very deep topics and, his point of view about something that's serious, we then hop right into Hey Jane, which is the fifth song on this project. And it gets a little bit more somber, if you will, as far as production. You could tell, okay, this one's a little bit more serious because, again, the previous song was very like whimsical, lighthearted when it came to production, but we were still touching on deeper things. But again, Hey Jane gets deep really, really fast. And I was confused because, again, I am a Tyler the Creator listener now, but I thought his sexual preference was something else. So when I heard this song, I was a little confused. I was like, is he telling a story about someone else? But apparently this is about his life. So I really thought that was interesting, and, him letting us in about this. And this song is basically about him and a loved one getting pregnant together and, making decisions. And as I was listening, because it's just him on a song, he's actually telling two different points of views, which I thought was really cool. And he's an amazing storyteller. So this song isn't on my playlist, but, it is one of the songs I did want to go over when it came to this project specifically, just because it was super creative, again, to just get into the details about how two different people feel, but it's coming from one person. So I thought that was cool. And of course, he also produced this track as well because Tyler is creative. The song starts off with his mom giving a message: always, always, always wear a condom. Don't trust. And it just cuts off there. Verse 1 is about Tyler the Creator's point of view about the situation. I'm going to read this, but bear with me because these verses are quite long. It starts off: Hey Jane, we got the news and I didn't know what to do. I didn't panic, I was comforting you. Still in shock, but damn, delayed response, is this really true? If it was bound to happen to me, I'm lucky it's you. Hey Jane, your hair long, your legs long, and we can both relate to the fact that our dad's gone. Couple good qualities on you could pass on. You're not dumb and your face good, your head strong. Look, hey Jane, I know my mom will be excited as hell. I know your mom will be excited as well, but people talk, so let's pretend we ain't got no one to tell. I know our exes want to see us in hell. This ain't about them though. This ain't about kinfolk. This our decision with a small window. I want to jump out, but if you want to stay in the room, I cannot bug out. Time blocking the driveway, I cannot pull out now. I didn't pull out. Wow, I'm disappointed in me. This ain't like me. How could I be reckless? This ain't my lifestyle. Never had a scare in my life till now. Ain't in the space to raise no goddamn child. Hey Jane, I'm terrified, petrified. I don't want to give up my freedom or sanitize it. This my fault. The results are justified. I fucked up. I'm stressed out. I'm dead inside. But hey, Jane, who am I to complain? You got to deal with all the mental and physical change and the heaviest emotions and the physical pain. Just to give the kid the man's last name, I'm going to stop there because he keeps going. Again, the verse is quite long, but you get the point. I gotta say, I did love the realness and the rawness of him just kind of sharing his real thoughts. He sounds super supportive of her and super mindful of the things that she will be going through if they do decide to keep their child. But you also hear his scaredness, and he even said I'm petrified. He's scared. This is a huge decision. But I overall just really like how he really got into his bag and expressed his stuff about how he truly feels about this. He's not ready, he's not in a place, and that's honest. You get what I'm saying? Let's hear what Jane's thoughts were via Tyler. So keep in mind the verses are quite long. I'm gonna read most of it. But y'all should get the song a listen anyway. Y'all should listen to the whole album. But let's get into verse 2. Hey T, we got the news and I forgot how to breathe. In a panic, you were comforting me. Damn, what do we do? What are the odds? Is this really true? If it was bound to happen to me, I'm lucky it's you. Hey T, your legs long, your waist thin, and we can both relate to the fact that we got great skin. You're not dumb and your energy's a good mood. A little weird, but overall, you was a good dude. Hey T, how would you feel if we kept it a secret? It's a voice inside of me begging me to keep it. I'm 35 and my ovaries might not reset. I don't want to live in my whole life feeling regret. Dang, a feeling you could never understand. You just hope to God I get my period again. I was 24. Look, I don't want to go through that experience again. Hey T, things happen. No one's wrong. But I don't need the stress. I can do this on my own. My mom did it. Your mom did it. This ain't a pride thing. This more I'd prefer to have peace of mind thing. I got my own bread. I don't need you to buy things because my needs don't include your money or status. I can move back to London and avoid any static between us. No need to make it hard like a callus. There's too much on your palate. This is really traumatic for me. I can raise it by myself. I'm dramatic, you see. Pushing people out my life is a habit I see. Can you crack a window so I can breathe? Hey T, I'm scared too. It was so hard for me to tell you. To tell the truth, I ain't want to tell me. I look in the mirror like, dang, I failed me. I'm scared to tell my mama, scared to tell my friends, scared of all of them in our business, scared of their advice and my intuition, scared of not knowing but too scared to make decisions. I said I wouldn't do this again. Oh, is that not deep? Like, for somebody who's just sitting in the car listening to an album for the first time, I'm like, dang, not only am I in y'all business, but I feel bad for y'all. I feel bad. And I don't think the song even ended with them telling us, like, what decision they made. But I hope that everyone in the situation, if this is a real thing, is okay. But the realest thing of this song is that people genuinely do go through this. And she was saying how she's 35, her ovaries might not reset. And, she kind of want to go through with it. And it's crazy because, like I said, couples or people in situationships, people who have laid down, they make decisions like this, And I like the fact that they were both being thoughtful of how each other might feel about the situation, but still standing firm with, hey, this is my decision and this is what I want to do. But I just thought that song was really deep and very creative for him to, again, go through both points of views, through his own voice. And again, I don't know if this is a real situation that he did go through, but it was a very, very dope concept. And I do like the song. Real stuff, you know what I'm saying? We're not just singing about random stuff. Like, these are real life events and, deeper things. And sometimes I feel like music should take a stand and talk about something serious. Like, we want to vibe all day, but like, what are we really talking about? So this is one of those ones for me where I feel like, okay, he's talking about something. Let's listen. Let's give him the floor. Very briefly, Sticky. I'm not going to read the lyrics of Sticky, but Sticky, track 8. Very upbeat. I feel like this is a lot of people's kind of like favorite on the project or like surprise. According to somebody I know, they said this is when the album got good for them. But this song features Glorilla, Sexy Red, and Lil Wayne. And if you're listening to the project, it's kind of like how Glow comes in or how each feature comes in. It's just like random and I don't know. But I did write down in my notes, Glorilla belongs on this track. The way that she came in was super powerful. And it was like, oh, she here, And it's just a really fun song. And the features were great. While this album was fun, it also, like I said, it just touched on some real life stuff. I wanted to read some of the lyrics off of Take Your Mask Off, but I'm not. I'm just going to kind of go over some of the themes of that track. This is track number 9. It does feature Daniel Caesar, which we love, and LaToya Williams, again produced by Tyler, the Creator. This song was just like really deep. At first I thought he was only talking about himself, but that's the beauty of art. It is to be interpreted, but he was actually talking about a few different people and a few people with their mask. The song is Take Your Mask Off. That's the title of it. And it just kind of goes over the pattern of exposing the different masks that people wear throughout their lives, how they hide their true feelings, how they hide their real thoughts. Some of the themes were like a thug wanting to not be doing some of the stuff he's doing in the streets and he's trying to fit in and seem cool. Then we go over to like a preacher and him hiding his choice of who he wants to love. And then we go into like a single mom being so tired and she's over it, honey, of being basically a mom and doing all these things and how she kind of lost herself in that. And then of course Tyler does speak about himself as well and kind of go over some of the things that he wants to take his mask off about. But I do love the message, take off your mask. Like, you don't gotta be who you don't want to be. And if somebody doesn't like it, life is just short. Like, girl, be yourself, or boy, be yourself. So I thought that was pretty powerful. And the last song I did want to go over is Balloon. Balloon is track number 13 off the project. It does feature Doechii, so I could be biased, but this one is my favorite song off the project. I like this song because he's just kind of like popping his stuff, popping his big one, letting you guys know that, hey, he is who he is, okay? This song kind of reflects on his success, his ambition, the unique perspective that he also has on life. He's just kind of reflecting and asking himself, like, why do he work so hard? He answers himself in the song so his soul can profit. And genuinely, out of all the features, I feel like Doechii can keep up with him. So I don't know if that's why I liked it, but she had a nice, lengthy verse. And she was really going in as well. Doechii is also nominated for a few Grammys, so very excited for her for that. Don't say I didn't tell you, but Doechii is making her big footprint within this industry, and she's just getting started. So excited to see the rest of her journey. If you have not, and if you are sleeping under a rock, let's go ahead and wake it up. Wake it up like I was. I was also asleep, but now I am awake, honey. Tyler, the creator, definitely deserves your listen. The project is only an hour long, so if you are on these LA streets like I am, you have the hour while you're in traffic, give it a listen, give it a try, and if not, go ahead and listen to my playlist because I did choose some of my favorites off the project that I think you guys would also enjoy, and those will be there as well. But give Tyler a listen. His tour is also coming up. I'm genuinely excited. It will be in LA, I believe, in February of next year, so that is just around the corner. It has Lil Yachty in Paris, Texas. They will also be on tour with him. The show is going to North America, Europe, United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand, and others. It does start next year, so get your money ready so you can see Tyler, the creator, because if you know, like I know, he does put on a great show. So there is that. Speaking of shows, I recently went to the Kehlani show out here in LA, and it was last minute. I literally asked one of my coworkers, like, hey girl, you want to go? The tickets was like $60, but those were for the nosebleeds because, again, I did wait last minute. But I just wanted to be in the building. I do love Kehlani. And I just wanted to see her perform live. I've seen some of the videos. I've seen when they will kind of broadcast the festivals and see her performance that way. And I know she's a great performer, but seeing her live, I was like, oh my God, like she is so talented or whatever. Like she put on a great show. She be dancing. She be hitting those like 8 counts like nobody's business, but still keeping her vocals strong. And it was just a really fun show. I will say I will never sit in the nosebleeds ever again. I know that it's part of the experience, y'all, but I was literally about to have a panic attack. I was about to have a panic attack just going up the stairs in the dark like that. I was nervous, child. I was real nervous. But she put on a great show. And I actually got tickets. I promised myself I was going to do more concerts. Not even just for research purposes, just because I genuinely love music that much. Like I was smiling from ear to ear. Dancing, I seen like a fellow admirer, if I will, of music. Like you can just tell when somebody's just like really in a bag and just enjoying themselves. And like there was a person like a couple rows in front of me and like they was having a time of their life. And if I was not as nervous as I was being up that high, I probably would have went down there and started vibing with them because they was my type of party. You feel me? Like they was into it, they was dancing, they was singing. That was me. That was me. So I got tickets to another concert. I'll be going to go see Blast literally in like 2 weeks. And I'm so excited. I love Blast. And I think the next concert I also want to go to will be Tyler, the Creator. But yeah, I'm a concert going girly nowadays. And I'm excited about that. Just to kind of see the performers live. Like the music hits great in the car, but it's something about seeing a live performance that just kind of turns it up a bit. And I am disgusted of my voice. Like, I feel like I sound like a grown man right now. Let me wrap this up. I did want to go over the things that are going on through the week. It's so sad because I did miss so many shows with y'all. I'm over here looking at my notes of things I wanted to tell y'all about. But Glorilla's album was so freaking good. Very proud and happy of her. I really feel like the Megan Thee Stallion tour really took her up a notch. I don't know if it was her getting to see somebody up close and personal, like with their team and how they move, somebody who was just a little bit more seasoned in the game. But I feel like ever since that tour, Glorilla has really been on her, like, her best foot. I don't know. Like, she looks good. She sounds great. The delivery is there. Like, I believe her and her performances. She looks like she's having a lot more fun now. And with her project, like, Chef's Kiss, like, for that to be her debut project, I thought that she really, really, really did her big one. And congratulations to her. Guys, as you know, the drill. I'm on these toxic blogs looking at the latest news so you guys can get my first reaction because, as you know, I do not be looking at this stuff. Starting off strong, I see NLE Chopper and his beautiful daughter. It looks like they enjoyed a Lakers basketball game recently, and she is so cute. Scrolling down. Glorilla tweets, single and celibate until God send me my husband. I know that's right, girl. It looks like Dream Kardashian just celebrated her 8th birthday. Oh my gosh, she's 8. The kids are growing, okay? Tyla attends the European Music Awards. She has on a little tiger blue dress, to stay in theme. And she recently just dropped a project as well. And a lot of people have been loving her new single and music video. And she said, I'm not a one-hit wonder, baby. Check the status. Danny Lay shares a message encouraging fans to go to church. Amen. Amen. Ooh, it looks like JT also got nominated for a Grammy. I need to sit down and look at these nominations. Shout out to JT. Can we just be honest with each other? Like, I'm low-key tired of seeing DDG. Like, I just need a DDG moment. I understand, posting a lot and needing people to see you over and over again. That's how you gain more followers. That's how you gain more attention. But it just seems like as of lately, it's just been like negative. Like, I'm used to seeing him like on more positive stuff. I don't know if it's because him and Holly broke up recently. Again, don't want to be in people's love life, but y'all put it on the internet so that we can see it and so we can consume it. And all I know is that your son is so cute, but it's just like negativity attached to him lately. And like, it's starting to come across, dare I say, a little bit annoying. Like Kai Cenat, I know he's doing his like streamathon, or I don't know what it's called, Twitchathon. He's basically streaming consistently 24 hours a day, every second captured for, I believe, a month. And he's having different celebrities, different artists come on and also, broadcast what they have going on. I think he went to Snoop Dogg's compound. I think that, who just went up there? Quavo went up there. DDG went up there. He's just having like different people come and spend time with him for a few hours. I think Kodak Black went up there and was acting crazy. Who else was up there? Little Uzi just recently went up there and also performed and spent some time with him. But long story short, DDG went up there with the baby, and I know that Holly was like upset about it. Holly was tweeting like she didn't know her son was gonna be on the stream and she would have liked to know, and now we in that business. But long story short, he started to like argue, and people are saying like, oh, it was a skit, I was watching it. But NLE Chopper went up there and I guess him and Kai was like going back and forth, but it's just in this moment, like, don't nobody want to see DDG doing too much. And then now he on the Shade Room saying how him and Quavo had got into it or something. Like, it's just too much. Like, I need a break from him. Y'all can still post the baby, but do like Holly do and just don't be seen for a second. And that's hard because I know his job is to be on the internet, but switch up the content or something. Because this is just, it gives off a little bit annoying, and I'm sorry to that man. And then I'm just gonna end this on a positive note. It looks like A. Marie might be coming out with some new music, and that would be very exciting. A. Marie, and the sound still sounds as nostalgic as it did, back when A. Marie was, dropping music on our head tops. So that would be very exciting. I hope that she comes out with some new music. I don't think I'm ready for it now. I want it to be a little bit, warmer outside. Maybe next year we can expect some new music from A. Marie. I want videos. I want her to be back on the scene. All the things. We love A. Marie over here. But that is all that I have for you guys. Again, so sorry for the break. So sorry for my voice sounding sick, but that's how you know I love you guys. And I'm actually super happy to be back on the mic. I came even fighting through the end of my cold. So love you guys so much. Please, I would love to hear from you again. DM me. Send me a little message, honey. You can actually comment, I think, on these episodes as well. But also, follow me, keep up with me in between episodes. That way you can, let me know easily if there's something you would like me to talk about, all of those things. But thank you guys so much for tuning in to my podcast. I just think it's funny how I hope that I was able to give you a laugh or at least a little bit of a distraction from your everyday life. I will see you guys next week, and I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful week, guys. Hold it down, and thank you so much.